I was on a gig a few days ago and Lost in Music by Sister Sledge came up in the set. I had a really interesting conversation with the keyboard player about how Bernard Edwards articulated that bass line and how important that articulation is to the song. So I thought it would be a great bass line to demonstrate how we should be thinking about articulation and how it can really lift your bass lines. Articulation is just the way that we attack the notes and how long we hold them down for, whether they're long or short, and whether we really put a kind of punchy attack onto the note, for example. So in this lesson I'm going to discuss articulation. I'll show you some of the bass line as well for Lost in Music. It's a really great groove and it's really fun to play. I've written out the whole bass line for you though. You can get that on a free PDF in standard notation and tab by clicking the link below in the description. So you've got the whole bass line there to play through if you need to play it live or just to play it along with the original track. First of all, I'm going to play you a short section of Bernard Edwards' original bass line that I've taken out of the track and isolated. This way you'll be able to hear exactly how he's articulating the bass line. I'll now demonstrate myself how Bernard Edwards is articulating the bass line. So you can hear those really short notes. He's actually playing one note long. That's when he pushes into the next bar. So this note, the first note, and then they're all short. So that one there as well is long. Okay, it makes a real difference. If I play the bass line without any articulation, it sounds pretty flat really, and it's not going to stick out in the track and kind of give that track the groove that it's got. So I'm also really attacking the note as well, a bit more strongly than I would do normally. This works really well for funk bass lines. Okay, so quite a lot of attack with the right hand, not like that. I'm giving it, and the shorter you make the note, the more punchy it will sound anyway. If you don't articulate this bass line, it's going to sound decidedly unfunky. So that's really the main section. It just goes C to D, and then it goes C to G, and then it goes C to B flat. And then it goes B flat to C. Okay, so you just try that and really focus on just playing that one long note as we push into the next bar, which means we play it just before the beat, we play it on forehand, and then all the other notes really short and punchy. If you're enjoying this lesson, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by pressing the red subscribe button in the corner of the screen. And if you click the bell and select all, then you'll get notified as soon as I bring any video out. There's also that really funky riff. Okay, so you play that, we're on a C, and then the next bar, what we've got, if we've just got C, G, C, G, E, G, C. Okay, so we're using these notes here. Okay, that is just the triad, the C major triad. Okay. The easiest way I found to play that is to use your first finger on C, third finger on G, little finger on high C, and then keep in that position and then shift quickly for that E with the first finger. Okay, don't try and move or stretch for that. It's, the stretch is a bit too big, so don't move early. Come back in position, so out for the E, back in again. Practice it really slowly if you're struggling with that. And up to speed. Okay, so just get that slowly first of all. Let's look at the articulation in the verse. I'll play you some of Bernard Edwards' isolated bass line again for this verse section. We've got lots of short notes in here and some extra long notes, so that last one of the phrase is a longer. Okay, so we start on D, it's a D minor 7 chord, so D, D, A, D, C, okay? Play that one. Slightly longer on the last note. And then what I do here is shift here, little finger on G. And then shift there. Okay? You can go to B flat here if you want. Okay, if you want to do that B flat, you can use that one there on the first fret of the A string and use an open A, but I kind of prefer to fret it. I think I can get a cleaner note. And that's the same articulation on that phrase there, the third bar. Okay. I'll play the whole line. Okay, so that's really all there is for the verse as well, but that articulation again is very important. So those two sections make up the bulk of the bass line. They're the odd few variation, just tiny things. This bass line is fairly simple once you've learnt those sections, but it's all about the articulation, keeping it funky and punchy, and then really laying down a good groove. Remember that you can get the whole bass line that I've written out note for note on the PDF. You can get that for free by clicking the link below in the description. Well, I hope you found this short lesson beneficial. Really, I just wanted to get that point across about articulation. And this is a great bass line in which to show you how important it is. So let me know in the comments how you got on. If it was a kind of new thing for you to think about articulation, or if you've got any favourite players that you like the way that they articulate. So it's important to listen to players that you love and work out what they're doing, and then kind of try this yourself. Everyone will have a unique style of articulating. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I read all of those, it's great to see them. If you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. They're $5 and the link's at the bottom of the screen, or you can click the link in the description. And check out my website, gbshed.com. I've got loads of bass courses over there, books, merch. You can get these t-shirts. There's loads more bass content. That's gbshed.com. And also look in the description when you're getting the PDF. Loads of useful links are in there. Don't forget to like and share this lesson. It really helps me out. Share it on your socials, and also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you in the next lesson very soon.